Health, seniors, elderly, aging, and diabetes. These words are becoming more connected than ever in the USA. Here's a shocking fact. More than 37 million Americans have diabetes and another 96 million have prediabetes. That's almost half the adult population. But here is the good news. You can lower your blood sugar naturally without cutting out all your favorite carbs. Yes, you heard that right. You don't have to give up bread, rice, or potatoes forever. Instead, by learning the science-backed strategies I'll share today, you can enjoy your meals, protect your health, and age gracefully without constant fear of diabetes complications. Stay tuned, because by the end of this video, you'll know the 9 powerful methods that doctors, nutritionists, and researchers recommend to control blood sugar naturally. Today's session of the Diabetes Code Clinic, we'll talk about how to lower blood sugar without cutting carbs completely. This is especially important for seniors and elderly adults, ages 60-70 plus, who want to protect kidney, heart, and brain health. Adults ages 30 to 60, who may have prediabetes or insulin resistance, but still want to enjoy family meals. Anyone who believes diabetes means the end of carbs, I promise it doesn't have to. We'll cover why carbs raise blood sugar in the first place, the role of glycemic index, food combinations, and food order. 9 smart and practical strategies to eat smarter, not stricter. Foods to eat, foods to avoid, and natural remedies for better control. Before we start, tell me in the comments, what is the one carb you can live without? Bread, rice, or potatoes? I'd love to know. Why carbohydrates raise blood sugar? Foundation for seniors. Let's begin with the basics. Why do carbohydrates raise blood sugar? When you eat carbs, like bread, pasta, rice, or even fruits, your body breaks them down into glucose, sugar. This sugar enters your bloodstream, and your pancreas releases insulin, the hormone that helps move glucose into your cells for energy. But here's the challenge for many seniors and aging adults. Over time, the body becomes less sensitive to insulin. That's called insulin resistance. The result? More sugar stays in your blood, leading to prediabetes, diabetes, or even complications like kidney and heart disease. Now, most people think the only solution is cut out all carbs. But that's not true, and often it's not sustainable, especially for seniors who grew up eating traditional meals with bread, rice, or corn. Instead, the real solution is learning how to eat carbs smarter. And that's exactly what we'll dive into next. Strategy number 1. Don't cut carbs completely. Choose smarter carbs. Most people think, if carbs raise blood sugar, let's just eliminate them completely. But here's the truth. Carbs are not the enemy. The type of carbs and the amount you eat make the difference. Simple carbs like white bread, soda, candies, cakes, and sugary cereals are quickly absorbed, causing blood sugar spikes. Complex carbs like oats, quinoa, beans, lentils, and brown rice digest slower, giving you steady energy. Senior tip: instead of removing carbs altogether, choose complex carbs in smaller portions. For example, replace white bread with whole grain or sprouted bread. Swap white rice for quinoa or wild rice. Add beans and lentils, which also give you fiber and protein. Doctor's note: total elimination of carbs can cause fatigue, mood swings, and nutrient loss, especially in older adults. Moderation is always safer. Strategy number 2. Intermittent fasting, time-restricted eating. Now, let's talk about one of the most powerful tools, intermittent fasting. This doesn't mean starving yourself. It means adjusting when you eat to give your body time to lower insulin and burn stored glucose. Example, the 16-8 method. You eat within an 8-hour window, say from 10 a.m. to 6 p.m., and fast the remaining 16 hours. For seniors, even a 12-12 schedule, eat from 7 a.m. 7 p.m., fast overnight, can make a big difference. Why it works? During fasting, your body uses up stored glucose. Insulin levels drop, giving your pancreas a rest. Over time, this improves insulin sensitivity. Senior-friendly fasting tips. Always check with your doctor before starting, especially if you take medications. Stay hydrated with water, green tea, or black coffee, no sugar. Break your fast with protein and fiber, not sugary foods. Doctors note, intermittent fasting has been shown to reduce blood sugar, weight, and even inflammation in aging adults. Strategy number 3, power of fiber, the secret weapon for blood sugar. Fiber is a diabetic's best friend, and here's why. Fiber doesn't raise blood sugar. Soluble fiber, found in oats, beans, apples, flax seeds, slows digestion and prevents sugar spikes. Insoluble fiber, found in vegetables, whole grains, nuts, keeps your digestion healthy and prevents constipation, which is common in seniors. How fiber helps: lowers the glycemic load of meals, keeps you full longer, helps with weight control, improves gut health, which also supports better sugar control. Senior tip: aim for 25-30 grams of fiber daily. Add chia seeds or flax seeds to your breakfast. Snack on an apple with peanut butter. Include beans in your soups or salads. Increase fiber slowly to avoid bloating and drink enough water. Seniors often forget hydration, which is essential when adding fiber. Quick question for you. Do you prefer getting fiber from fruits or vegetables? Comment below. Your answer might give other seniors some new ideas. Strategy number 4, eat low glycemic index, GI, foods. Now let us talk about the glycemic index, GI, a scale that ranks how quickly a food raises your blood sugar. High GI foods, like white bread, white rice, potatoes, cornflakes, digest quickly and cause big spikes. Low GI foods, like oats, beans, quinoa, sweet potatoes, whole fruits, digest slowly and cause smaller, steady rises. Real-life example for seniors. Instead of mashed potatoes, high GI, try roasted sweet potatoes with skin, lower GI and more fiber. Doctors note, GI is not perfect. The glycemic load, GL, which accounts for portion size, also matters. For example, watermelon has a high GI but a low GL because you don't usually eat a huge portion. Action step: seniors should swap high GI staples with lower GI versions. White bread, sprouted whole grain bread, white rice, brown rice, quinoa or barley, sugary cereal, steel-cut oats. Strategy number 5. Eat carbs at the end of the meal, food sequencing. This one is a game changer, especially for older adults. The order in which you eat your food matters. If you eat bread or rice first, your blood sugar spikes quickly. But if you start with protein, like chicken, fish, eggs, and vegetables, and eat carbs last, the spike is much smaller. Study example. In one experiment, people who ate bread first had blood sugar spikes almost 2 times higher than those who ate bread last after protein and veggies. How to apply at home. Step 1. Start your meal with salad or non-starchy vegetables. Step 2. Eat your protein and healthy fats. Step 3. Save the carbs, rice, bread, pasta, for the end. Doctor's note for seniors: this strategy is simple, free, and works instantly. Just change the order, not the ingredients. Strategy number 6. Don't eat naked carbs. Add acids or healthy fats. Here's another simple but powerful trick. Never eat carbs alone. Naked carbs, carbs eaten by themselves like a plain bagel, white bread, or a bowl of rice. These cause rapid spikes in blood sugar. Solution: add acidic foods or healthy fats to slow down digestion. Acid examples: vinegar, lemon juice, pickles. Study: eating bread with lemon juice or vinegar reduced glucose rise by up to 30%. Fat examples: olive oil, butter, avocado, nuts. Adding olive oil to pasta lowers its GI and makes blood sugar rise more gradual. Senior-friendly tip: squeeze lemon over rice or fish. Add olive oil to veggies. Have a small handful of nuts with fruit. These small tweaks add flavor, protect your blood sugar, and are easy to adopt for aging adults. Now I'm curious, do you usually eat your salad first or your bread first? Comment below, because your answer might help another senior watching this video change their meal order today. Strategy number 7, use resistant starch to your advantage. Here's a fascinating science-backed trick. Resistant starch. Resistant starch is a type of carbohydrate that resists digestion in the small intestine. Instead, it travels to your colon, where it feeds good gut bacteria and produces compounds that improve insulin sensitivity. Examples of resistant starch foods: cooked and cooled potatoes, cooked and cooled rice, green unripe bananas, lentils and beans. Senior-friendly tip: if you enjoy rice or potatoes, try this. Cook them normally. Let them cool in the refrigerator overnight. Eat them cold as a salad or gently reheat. This simple step lowers the glycemic response dramatically. Dr. E.S. note: resistant starch helps reduce glucose spikes without cutting carbs and also improves gut health, which is especially important for aging adults. Strategy 8. Walk within 30 minutes after eating. One of the most powerful, free, and accessible tools for seniors. Walking after meals. When you walk after eating, your muscles use glucose for energy, which prevents blood sugar from building up in your bloodstream. Study example: in one experiment, people who walked for just 15 minutes after dinner had significantly lower glucose levels compared to those who sat still. Practical ideas for seniors. Take a gentle 10–20 minute walk after lunch or dinner. If walking outside isn't safe, march in place at home or walk around the living room. Even light movement, folding laundry, tidying the kitchen, makes a difference. Doctor's note: you don't need a gym. Just 10–20 minutes of light walking after each meal can be as powerful as some diabetes medications. Strategy number 9, avoid heavy late-night meals. Finally, let's talk about timing. Eating a big, carb-heavy meal late at night is one of the worst things for blood sugar control. Why? At night, your body's insulin sensitivity is lower. Your muscles aren't active, so glucose gets stored as fat. Seniors often have slower digestion at night, which worsens spikes. Better habits for seniors: make dinner lighter than lunch. If you're craving carbs in the evening, keep them small and pair with protein and fiber. Avoid snacking right before bed. Doctor's note: for seniors, a lighter early dinner not only improves blood sugar, but also helps with sleep and prevents acid reflux. Quick recap of all 9 strategies: eat fewer refined carbs, try intermittent fasting, add fiber-rich foods, choose low GI foods, eat carbs at the end of the meal. Don't eat naked carbs, add acid or fat, use resistant starch, cooked and cooled carbs. Walk after meals, avoid late-night heavy meals. Now I want to hear from you. Which of these 9 strategies are you most excited to try? Comment below and share your experience. Your story might inspire another senior in the USA to take charge of their health today. And if you found this video helpful, please hit the like button, subscribe, and share it with a friend or family member who needs this information. Together, we can help seniors age healthier and stronger. All right, friends, let's bring everything together. Managing blood sugar without cutting carbs isn't just possible, it's practical when you use the strategies we've discussed. Here's what we've learned today. Carbs aren't the enemy. It's how, when, and what kind you eat that matters. Lifestyle tweaks like walking after meals and avoiding late-night snacks are as powerful as medications. Smart food combinations, like adding fiber, protein, fat, or vinegar to carbs, turn your meals into tools for better health. Resistant starch and low GI foods are game changers for keeping blood sugar stable. Now, whether you're age 30, 60, or 70 plus, these strategies work at every stage of life. The earlier you start, the better your results, but it is never too late to take control of your health. Let me leave you with some senior-specific prevention tips. Build balanced plates: half veggies, 1/4 protein, 1/4 smart carbs, like quinoa, beans, or cooled potatoes. Hydrate wisely. Seniors are at higher risk of dehydration, which can raise blood sugar. Aim for water, unsweetened tea, or sparkling water. Avoid sugary drinks. Move every day. Even if you can't walk long distances, do chair yoga, light stretching, or simple arm and leg movements after meals. Check portion sizes. For seniors, smaller meals more often may help stabilize energy and digestion. Prioritize sleep. Poor sleep increases insulin resistance. Stick to a bedtime routine and limit late-night eating. Get regular checkups. Seniors should check blood sugar, kidney function, and cholesterol regularly. Prevention works best when monitored. Remember, your health isn't about giving up everything you love. It's about eating smarter, moving smarter, and living smarter. You don't need to cut carbs completely. You just need to manage them wisely. You don't need a fancy gym. A short walk after dinner is enough. And you don't need extreme diets, just balance, consistency, and small daily habits. Every small choice you make, every smart swap, every evening walk, every early dinner, adds up to protect your heart, kidneys, and overall health. Now I'd love to hear from you. Which of these 9 strategies will you try this week? Have you ever noticed a difference in your blood sugar after walking or changing your meal order? Comment below and let's start a conversation. Your experience might help another senior or family member take charge of their health. Don't forget to like this video, subscribe to our channel, and share it with someone who's managing diabetes or wants to age healthier. Together, we're building a healthier senior community across the USA. Stay strong, stay healthy, and I'll see you in the next video.